Oh, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I finally made it. You know, I just finished signing a kick deal and will begin IRL streaming in about a week. I would start tomorrow, but I have an interview scheduled as well as a fan meetup where I'll be signing my newest book. Tips and tricks on how to trade like a Chad and get laid. Oh, look at the time. In a couple of minutes I'm gonna be going on a date with a baddie I met on Grindr. But I guess I have enough time to spare for you guys and talk about a wonderful video game I like very much. Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, I open a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Miraya, I need to close it. It's one of the games of all time. You play as Da Silva, the aforementioned Brazilian drug dealer, as you go through the perfectly accurate world of Brazil, while you kill all sorts of crazy demons and creatures, all in the hopes of saving Miraya and closing a portal to hell. Made in the Quake engine by the Brazilian genius Joveno in 2025, this game might be the best thing I've ever played in my entire life. This game is so good it's still getting updates as of the writing of this script. And with its long-awaited sequel, Brazilian Drug Dealer Before 4, demons from the portal to hell I opened are still in the favela, now I have to save mamadas from... Brazilian Drug Dealer Before 4, demons from the portal to hell I opened are still in the favela, and now I have to save mamadas from Ronaldo. Coming soon. I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about this wonderful cult classic that swept the Game Awards last year. So, get ready to dive deep into this masterpiece of modern art. I don't even know how to start writing this. Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 is a game that's all over the place, so I'll try to do my best. Apparently, one day Da Silva thought it would be a good idea to try to revive Miraya using a satanic ritual. The overall objective is to rescue Miraya and close the portal to hell, but the locations you visit on your journey are so random. They are somewhat connected cohesively with each other, but... I don't know, man. This is not like BioShock, where each level has its own little story and objectives. And here, you're just running around shooting demons and giant Legos. You might need to find a key to progress in some levels, but that's pretty much it. But I guess I could try doing a little summary. So, you start in what I can only assume to be a favela. A giant picture of Miraya greets us and fills us with determination to close the portal. Not a lot happens here. You kill a couple of dudes, grab a key and move to the next level. In the next level, you're still in the favela. Fuck. You come across a very interesting store with weird tables. Máfia Secreta Brasileira 2 Irmãos. Killing the owner gives you an achievement. That's cool. Also, I have no idea what this image means or represents, but I'm glad the stone owner is also a Miraya fan. There is nothing else worth mentioning in this level other than my stupid ass thinking this ledge was a secret area or something and trying to reach it by bunny hopping only to realize that this is a button. Why in the fuckity fuck does it say enter here instead of push? I just love this game. If you look up into the sky, you'll see that this is indeed Brazil. It doesn't look like this due to the satanic ritual, that's just how the sky in Brazil normally looks like. The next level takes place in a stadium. I would love to tell you which one, but I cannot make out what that says. Also, I love the little dog that's in every quick save button. Inside the stadium, you grab a key and... Is that the devil?!
Hey, what's up, gang? I'm the devil. Like and subscribe.
In the next level, you are back in the favela? I don't know if you've noticed this, but everyone seems to love Miraya. The music in this game might be the best soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. The next level is... really quiet? Disturbingly quiet. I'm sure it's nothing, I just want to let everyone know that I'm understandable. I know this is not the best time to come out about this, but I think you guys have the right to know this is what I'm opening a fundraiser so you guys can be a part for understanding. The next level tries to imitate the same music you hear when entering heaven. fuck am I listening to? Here, you also meet popular Latin icon, El Chavo del Ocho. Yo, what the fuck is this thing? Take out the vast demon goons that took the village and end the possessed. Please save Mr. Morning. Chaos. Okay, Chaos. You kill all the demons and save everyone, letting you go to the next level. Now, what I'm about to show on screen might be really disturbing for some of you, but in this level, you come face to face with the hyper-realistic MAPA Brazilian bosses. This is insane. Very scary stuff. You also go through a mall where every store besides McDonald's, which is called McDallas, by the way, is called Tudo Caro, which translates to everything expensive. You can also admire the B-movie. The next level takes place in, there's a giant lake of lava and a big fence. Interesting. There's also this big thing and a portal connected directly to Sao Paulo. You get teleported in front of the CBT building. I tried looking up if there was something like this in Brazil, but the only thing that I came across was the meaning of BCT in Portuguese. It apparently means vagina. Oh boy, I can't wait to go into the pussy building. My favorite place in the world. It turns out the pussy building is a TV station where a dude called Casa tells us to save Savio. So, we do that. Hi Savio. Oh, what? Going through the Chuparaba texture takes us to the next level, where I guess our objective is to go talk to the aliens. This place also seems to be a mall with a very exquisite and refined taste for art. The next level takes us to the market, I think. I still haven't seen any aliens. Oh, I guess now we are in the Amazonian jungle. I don't know what's going on. Don't ask. Even here they like Miraya. Where the fuck am I? Not having any idea of what the fuck is going on and the meaning behind the images in this game makes it 100% funnier. On the roof of the church, you fight a thing. Defeating it opens up the path to the next level. I'm guessing this is still Sao Paulo? The aliens must be close. And we are inside another mall. I have no idea where I am half the time in this game. Ronald McDonald makes us the favor of putting an anti-gravity system in the shopping center so we can jump across the lava lakes. At the end, behind a secret wall, we finally find the aliens. So now, we are on the moon, and for some reason the demons teleported the game creator's house here? I have no idea how anything we've done thus far has helped us close the portal and rescue Miraya, but what do I know? I'm not Brazilian. His house is, interesting. And now we are in a skate park on the moon. What the fuck? This dude tells us to save Big Fairy and the skate park, so I guess that's what we're doing now. Are we still on the moon? Who the fuck is this guy and why is the music so good? I guess we are back in Sao Paulo. Ah yes, such a classic. My favorite movie of all time. Now we have to kill all the piracy hands to open the portal and save Alcantara, which is a place in Brazil. Look it up, it's really beautiful. I guess that's where we are then. So either Alcantara is on the moon, or we are no longer on the moon. It's a bit unclear. We apparently rode the bus to the next level, or at least I think we did because of the bus station. This is another TV station, I think. We also find the famous casting chair. Not knowing anything about where this comes from makes it much more ominous. Why is there a casting chair? What is the purpose of the casting chair? I guess the name is kind of self-explanatory, but why is it in a room like this? The casting chair, what do they do to you in this thing? Anyways, going outside the TV station takes us to the next level. We have to go to a church for a key and then to a house where we go through the TV? I love how some texts in this game are translated and others aren't. We find an alien that tells us to save Ronaldo, so now we have to do that. So are we in like Ronaldo's property? We find Ronaldo locked in a prison cell, and so is Ronaldo an alien? Who in the world is Ed and where is Ri? Okay, cool, so I guess we are now in Rio. Is that a way of saying Rio de Janeiro? I've never been to Rio, but I'm sure Christ the Redeemer is a little bit less blocky than that. Inside Christ's head lies a portal that takes us to an arena where we have to fight possessed Adino. According to the wiki, Adino is Miraya's nephew. You can also find a miniature version of the level you were just in. So was Rio put into a pocket dimension of sorts? Why am I even trying to make sense of this game? There's no point. Defeating possessed Adino opens the way to the next level. Here we meet normal Adino, and for some reason he has the backrooms in his house. Now this next level. Oh, this next level. There's a fuck ton of enemies you have to kill to get a key. This was the only part of the game where I got stuck for a while. I actually got pissed off and had to take a small break. But whatever, we made it out alive and that's all that matters. We are now on a highway with this thing. At least I think this is supposed to be a highway. There's a metro entrance, so it might as well be— What? Who's at the door at this hour? Oh, I swear to God, people these days have no respect for— Huh. Is someone there? It must have been just a stupid prank. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? How did you get in here? Through the door. Sure. Who are you? Hi, I'm Friend. No, Wow, this is a very nice house you stole. Nope! This is my house! It's my house and nobody else's. What are you even doing here? Well, I heard you were talking about Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, and I like that game very much. So, as the good friend that I am, I came here to listen. Yeah, sure. Just go ahead and take a seat. Ah, yes, of course. Let me just... There we go. Oh, how could I forget? What the fuck? Well... where was I? I really like this subway level for some reason. We find a key and board the metro into the next level. We are now in this facility where a portal can be found and we have to activate it. That's what Michael Jackson tells us, at least. But I thought our objective was to close a portal to hell, so why are we opening another one? Also, I think we're still on the moon. Anyway, we walk through the portal and arrive at hell. Here, we get instructed by Miraya to press the 3 symbols to kill the Vasque demon and free him. Let's save Miraya and Brazil. We did it! We saved Mitaya. You destroyed Vasque Demon. He possessed your team, fans. For vengeance on you, they were innocent. Because you revived mid when the demon team lost to our team. Another fight. Money wins again. The end. I didn't understand anything. There's an extra level after this one, but it's more like an arena where Miraya and some other dudes from Brazil are waiting at the end. And there's also a secret room where you can find the game's creator. So, that was Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, I guess. And before you go asking, no. There is no Brazilian Drug Dealer 1 and 2. Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 is the first one. Gameplay-wise, it's a very entertaining game. It features 11 weapons you can use to destroy your enemies in combat. From the powerful 32 all the way to the Mag 1047 that, according to the wiki, shoots bullets. You don't say. Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 is built on the Quake engine, meaning that the fast-paced movement of that game is here as well. It will never not be fun moving at lightning speed while shooting rockets at something, but some quirks of that engine are also present in here. For example, you still need to manually save the game because if you don't, and you die, then you'll start all the way from your last save. When I first played Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, there were these quick save stations scattered all over the levels. You just need to get close to one to autosave. But this was not always the case. When this game first came out, you had to actually remember to quick save once in a while manually. The friend that gifted me this game told me about one time he lost a lot of progress because he forgot to quick save. The game is also somewhat unstable. For me to be able to record gameplay of it, I first had to put it up on my computer, then move the window to my second monitor, and then scale it back to full resolution. For some reason, my OBS would only record it if it was on my second monitor. And no, this was not an OBS problem because any other game would work just fine on my first monitor. But in my honest opinion, all these quirks just added to the experience and I didn't really mind them that much. This game also features a horde mode. I'm not really the biggest fan of modes like that, but it's cool you have the option to play them. There's also a co-op mode where you can play the campaign with a friend. This game is not only fun to play, but it's also full of references to Brazilian memes and pop culture. Now, I'm not Brazilian, but I know someone who is, and I bet he could share some of his wisdom with us. Yo, Ian!
Yo, Mad Chicken, right? Yeah, hey dude, what's up?
Are you busy right now?
No.
I was just wondering if you wanted to talk about Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I'm making a video about it and I thought you could help me. Ian? Are you there? I think my internet is...
Let's do this! You might have noticed by now, with all the clips of the game shown thus far, that, well, these guys are quite the peculiar ones. It doesn't take long to think that there's maybe just, you know, some Brazilian culture references here and there. And I'm not talking just enemies and NPCs, but also the levels, the guns, the guns for crying out loud! Like, look at this. I am literally killing enemies with patriotism. And so, with that, as a Brazilian myself, I feel like I have the duty to properly explain these references. And totally not because I got asked to. No, that would be crazy. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? I feel like we can properly start this without talking about the one and only MINHA, which is supposed to be almost an anagram of the famous singer Tim Maia's name. I don't have a lot else to talk about him though, despite the relevance of the game. I guess Edinho is mentionable, but even for him there isn't much. In-game, Edinho is MINHA's nephew, which I'm pretty sure is a direct reference to Tim Maia's nephew Edmota, but I'm also not entirely sure about that one, because turning Edge into Edinho seems like a bit of a stretch. Okay, looking at it now, I guess that makes some sense. I like his smile. I can't. Whoa! Some other NPCs include Kias, referencing the popular TV show Chaves, Alien, which is based on a video game which is based on a real occurrence where people thought to have seen aliens in a region in Brazil, which is Varginha and Cazé. If you two are from my country, you'd also be surprised at how the freaking sports broadcast host is in the game. Oh, what are we narrating? The death of Satan?
Então, tipo assim, o meu momento é zoar o momento.
I mean, Flamenco Demon? Talk about that guy. There's some guys I can talk about, enemies. A lot of enemies wear shirts from the popular football. Yes, football. It's not called soccer. Popular football team, Flamengo. You might also notice a beautiful Caramello dog that that's not a caramel happened to him. Well, at least there's still a capybara. What is that? No, that is not a capybara. What the fuck? With Flamengo in mind, there's also some other enemies that reference another famous football. I am not repeating myself. Team Vasco. An example would be the literal flying Vasco cape that you fight, and the Vask demon. Apparently it's spelled like that. Another cool thing to mention are the stages, which also sometimes literally include states from Brazil in real life, such as Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, and even the Amazon forest. Though usually it's not this cramped. And that's pretty cool, because it adds some extra Brazil to the Brazil game, if you know what I mean. I could probably go on, keep talking about the levels and stuff, probably double the duration of the video, but I think I'll leave it at here, honestly. This is probably enough coverage.
Oh, thanks for the help, Ian. I don't want to come across as ungrateful, but you broke my door and, well, do you think you could...
Yeah, dude, no problem. Glad I was of help. Bye-bye.
Wow, thanks. I'll be leaving a link to Ian's YouTube channel down in the description so you can go check him out. He is pretty awesome. To end this video, I'd like to take a look at the mods this game has to offer. It does not have a lot of mods in the workshop, so I'll just talk about every single one of them. Also, remember when I said this game was a bit unstable because of its engine? Yeah, it's even more unstable when it comes to running mods. Also, some of the mods I just couldn't get to work. I don't know if I was missing something, or maybe the mod was just broken. D-Dust 2 Deathmatch. This is just a recreation of the iconic Counter-Strike map. I don't really play that game, so I don't know how accurate this is to the original one, but it's still pretty cool. Mr. Fingertips. I don't know what this does. I installed it and loaded a map and nothing really happened. Pool Day Deathmatch. Like the first one, this is also a recreation of another map. This time is Pool Day for Counter-Strike. Lotboya. It's texture pack that adds Ronald McDonald. 3613048868. This mod is a copy of another one I'll talk about later in the video. NBA YBYDEFN, the video game. I don't even know how to introduce this monstrosity, so I'll let past me do the talking. I'm terrified. This is the closest thing we'll ever have to hell on Earth. What the f- Yo! What? Is that the Costco guy's boom sound effect? Or am I tripping? We have to... This is the Jeffrey glow stain room. That's how I'm gonna call it. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? I deadass thought I was overdosing on oxygen and everything was a hallucination. Okay, let's analyze this room as well. Okay. What the f- Huh? I don't even have like anything clever to say. This is just... I wanna know who's the interior designer responsible for this. The guy that made this mod probably used all the pictures on their phone as textures. It feels like I could just install a virus or something. Sad Satan, get the fuck out of here. There's a cooler kid on the block now. There's just so much shit everywhere. I don't even know where to look. Well, definitely not over there. I want to know the lore of everything that's happening. Because things happen. Things have been happening in this mod. That's for sure. I am being lobotomized. This mod is one of the greatest shitposts ever made, and I love it. I don't know how much more of this I can take. What the fuck? All my senses are being absolutely violated by this. I got stuck on the third level of this mod because of those balls. They are annoying as shit and super hard to hit, and if you kill them close to you, which will probably happen due to their erratic movement, they will explode and deal an insane amount of damage. I tried beating this, I swear I did, but I was too weak to do it. It was a fun mod until the balls appeared. Marcelino. It changes the music to what I can only assume to be tracks from this dude, and it also changes some models. I went to some levels to see if their music was different, and it was. Sadas. It changes the model of the main character, I think. I don't know what this mod does. There is another mod in the workshop that has the same thumbnail. Ni idea. I have no idea what it does. Quite fitting given the fact that ni idea translates to no idea. Da Silva Mugshot changes the face that shows how much HP you have. Balls. I don't know what this mod does. Horde Horror. It's a horde map. A map that I wish I could play, but I sadly can't move. My room. This one is also a horde map, and I could for some reason move in this one. I did nothing different from the last horde map, so I don't know what changed. Regardless, this is a very cool horde map. It's small, so the enemies always spawn close to you, so you won't be needing to go look for them. Certain parts of the map are also interactable, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you can explore other parts of the house. Sadly, I got stuck on a computer after dying and I couldn't move. Horda Fafaland. This is another horde map I couldn't move in. I wish I was able to though, it looked fun. For some reason it made my menu really small after playing it. Horda Morumbis. I want you to take a wild guess at what happened here. I couldn't move. Horda Rosina. Off the rip, you can tell this is a top tier horde map because it was made by internet celebrity and prodigy, Danny Games. There is just one small little issue, Danny. Where are the enemies? Oh, hi 2 street dogs. Danny, where are the rest of the enemies? Burger.
Yummy.
Avi Horror. This is a spooky mod where you have to find 8 goalie to escape. Oh, there's another one here. There are more to go. Okay. What the fuck? What the hell? Alright. 2 more to go. I feel like something horrible is gonna happen the moment I get the last one. We're in a pizzeria now. Only 1 more to go. I don't have a weapon. I don't like this. Ah! Ah! What the? Whoa, what the fuck is that? Whoa, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? No. Get away from me! Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I'm not afraid of you, demon. I'm not afraid of you. I need to find 1 more cheese. Oh hell no! Where the fuck is this? Oh! I have a Oh, you can kill it. You can kill that thing. That creature. Okay, there we go. There's the exit. What? What the fuck? Oh, that scared me a little bit. I'm trapped. There's literally nothing here. It's just oh, that's the end. Flesh Cancer on itch.io. Go on, go play that game. I left a link to it in the description. Team Fortress. I'm pretty sure you can play as all 9 classes, but I couldn't figure it out, so I was stuck playing as Pyro. It was still pretty awesome. PT Matosinos. Just like in Danny's horde map, the enemies don't appear near you, meaning you'll have to go look for them instead of them coming to you. Zombie Soldier turns the soldiers into Minecraft zombies. Mr. Epic Face. I think it changes the model of an enemy. I have no idea. I couldn't find it. GM Flat Gas. Oh shit. No. GM Flat Grass. It's a plain, boring map. Sayla. It did nothing. Fuck! There. This is another map where you feel you're being lobotomized. Not as much as NBA YB, but it's still pretty silly. For what I could gather playing this map, it takes place in Chile, so it's like a spin-off of Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. 3613 copied it. Chilean Hell. This one's another short campaign. It's entertaining, but not as good as the other costume campaigns. Super BDD 3, 25 Deluxe Edition CO. I think this mod just brings back the first version of this game. Imbeskin na Orusie. It changes the camo of the starting shotgun. If you ever wanted to have a dick in your shotgun, then this mod is for you. Funk HUD. It changes the HUD to be more mangoes. Tiago Faz to the Fufi. Changes the model of the robot for Tiago Faz. I have no idea who Tiago Faz is. Tiji Torcedor. It changes the model of the Torcedor for a karate guy. Mr. Incredible HUD. It changes the HUD for Mr. Incredible. Udir. I have no idea what this thing does. Maybe it's a model swap? 1970. It doesn't work. AK Mac 10 Akimbo. Double the fun. The ammo barely lasts though. Hotline Miami OST. It just changes the music that plays in the game. Shotgun is back. You just start the game with a golden shotgun. Right-handed Mac 10. You hold the AK on your right hand. Tournee Flus. This one is an amazing custom campaign. It's weird, creepy, and, to be honest, very unsettling. I got stuck in this part because I ran out of bullets, so I stopped playing here. But it was overall great. Da Silva Faquino. With this mod, the protagonist will cheer for another football team. What a traitor. Doble 30 e 12. I think it's supposed to make your initial shotguns akimbo, but it didn't work for me. Level test, Doggy. Doggy! That's it. Those are all the mods that are in this game, at least at the moment of writing this script. I liked playing this game. I had a lot of fun, and I encourage you guys to buy it and give it a try. And that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching, and...
What are you doing in my house? No, I am being serious. How the hell did you get in here? Who even are you? I'm calling the cops.
Huh?
My boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me.